Sorry, I did not know that I was muted there, but this is round 6 of the Fall Cup series at Austin, Texas. Deal. So we are going to try something different with the skins, since I was not getting max frames, so I have gone to the low resolution one. Well, not the low res ones, but the stick figures. We've gone to that until I can upgrade my computer. But until that happens, we're going to stick with some of the stick figures, and yeah. Well, when my offset comes down. We disconnect. Yeah, as you could see, we got some stick figures, but we got some bikes and riders. So if you would like to, send them to my Discord that I have up on my start of the stream and end of stream pages. Let me do this real quick just so people could see it. Yeah, it is down in the bottom right is where you could send them. Guess I don't got undergrounds for some reason. Oh, no, just don't got Shirley's. I guess they're in the middle of changing their kits. Well, we will see how this works. Oh, let me switch this back. I have not had very many laps on this track yet. So, bear with me on my speed compared to all these guys. Change something. There we go. Damn. What the hell? Not like anybody's gonna be. Well. Hopefully this will work out better for the graphics as well. Or not graphics, but frames. This better not be the heat race, I swear to God. Okay, no, let's just line up check. Cool, 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 cool. Let me fix this then, because it did not make a difference. Wink, wink. This is going to be 250 heat 1, and it's going to be the 6-minute timer. No. Maybe gotta change. who's in this heat one? Who we got? Nope, let me look. We got Braden Carter, Bertram Hampson, Chris Post, Hollywood Westcomb, Chase McDonald, Aaron Rockefeller, Alex Zellner, Tanner Dean, Sonny Spicer, Noah McLaughlin, Bronson McClure, Isaac Lawyer, John Matthews, Troy, Quan Formagunhan, uh, Holden Coe, Dexter Fowler, and a couple others. Well, oh, here we are for 250 Heat 1. Ooh. Round 6. And I will refresh the timer whenever we get loaded. So, oh, you gotta be shitting me. So they didn't start it yet. Well, here we go. I hope this is it. Yep, this is the heat race. And the gate is down. Who's gonna get the whole shot here? Looks like Bertram Hampson squeezed down the inside, but it is gonna be Braden Carter, followed by Sonny Spicer, with Aaron Rockefeller in the P3 spot. Carter getting the triple on there, able to give himself a little bit of gap over Sonny Spicer and Aaron Rockefeller. Oh, what a scrub from Sonny Spicer. Almost goes down, does not get legs, so Holden Code able to catch up here and make the pass. And now we got Quan right behind him, with Chris Post following closely. You got Noah McLaughlin, John Matthews. Oh, and it's a three-rider pileup in this turn. One person gets the legs, two go over the berm. Now it's just a big stack up there. As Troy is in the final transfer spot as McLaughlin goes down. Oh, and Troy cuts across the track, taking somebody down there. So it's going to be Ethan Parks trying to get past here. The bunch of riders behind him as he cases the triple in. Tries to square up, squares two people. As he is, this is a four-way battle for the final transfer spot. As Alex Zellner is holding it down. Ethan Parks are right on his rear tire though. They're able to get a little of a gap on Ethan Parks here as Chase McDonald I saw in the background coming through. Hold on, let me do something real quick. There we go. That looks a bit more cleaner in the top as we got Holden Cote, who is your leader right now over Braden Carter. Then you got Aaron Rockefeller still in the P3 spot. Sonny Spicer, P4, who has a big gap over Chris Post. And then you got John Matthews in P6. P7 is Ethan Parks. P8 Chase McDonald. And P9 is Quan Formaguina. I'm gonna call it that. Formaguina. He is the 9th, right? I said, yep. He is your 9th and final transfer spot. Is Bronson McClure one spot out on the Covenant Husqvarna. Okay, so a little bit on the triple out. It was like Quan Formagina. Gina, I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna call him Quan. I don't even know if that's pronounced right, but Quan. Oh, and it looks like Ethan Parks gone down, so now Bronson McClure. It's in the nice final transfer spot, so I think somebody else went down. That was Troy. Don't know the last name. Along with Tanner Dean, who's down there, cutting across on Chase McDonald. Tons of riders going through this rhythm section, trying to catch up to Bronson McClure in the final transfer spot. Ooh, who's that down? Looks like Ethan Parks might have collided with somebody or just cased and went down. But he gets past Quan, who makes a mistake having a double single over the Supergas triple. So now Troy is starting to chase along with Hollywood Wascombe. Oh, and he gets dived down the inside. Noah McLaughlin just takes him out. Right to the front. Oh, was that Braden Carter? That was Carter over the berm. Looks like with the lapper. I think that is Chase McDonald there. So now Sonny Spicer and Chris Post able to catch up just a little bit as Chris Post struggling a little in those whoops on his number 61 machine. Oh, as he lands a little sideways trying to avoid Chase McDonald, it ends up going down, so John Matthews is going to catch up. He's a little closer than he was because of that little tip over that he had. Now Bronson McClure is behind him, and Ethan Parks, he is in 8th, so 9th is still Quan. But Noah McLaughlin is catching up to him. Slowly but surely. Right up to the front. So it is still Holden Coat, your leader. Then Rockfell in 2nd with a lot of pressure behind him from Braden Carter. Oh, Carter messes up in the whoops. It's a front end up and then it just dipped down, kicked him over the bars, but he has a massive gap too, Sonny Spicer. Able to get up before he reaches him. So Carter is still in 3rd place with a bunch of lappers in front of him. Looks like Holden Coke goes down, and Rockfellow is your leader now. Ooh. Case, barely casing that triple out. Slides out there too, so Holden Coke is going to gain a little bit again on him. As it is now final lap for these guys. Time did expire. Cern Rockfellow, your leader, Holden Coat, P2. Braden Carter, P3. Sonny Spicer, P4. Chris Post, P5. P6 is Bronson McClure. P7, John Matthews. P8 is Ethan Parks, who has gone down. And Noah McLaughlin is in P9, who passed Quan. Looks like he might have taken him down. As Troy goes down behind him. Noah McLaughlin is down now. Where are you? Oh, looks like Carter getting a little sideways and whoops. Sonny Spicer is right next to him now. It's Holden Coat. Oh, Holden Coat sends it in on Aaron Rockefeller. Neither of them go down. Rockefeller has to double the triple. Coat gets it. And Rockefeller going down the inside. Sonny Spicer did get by Braden Carter, and now Chris Post is right on the rear tire of him. Then Rockfellow messes up once again, so it looks like Holden Coat is going to be your winner of this 250 Heat 1. And P2 will be Aaron Rockefeller. P3 looks like either Sonny Spicer or Braden Carter. Carter punts Sonny Spicer for that P3 spot, so allows Chris Post to go through. Braden punt him. He takes him out along with himself. So looks like Sonny Spicer gets in that P3 spot. Who gets up first? Looks like Braden Carter is going to get 4th. Chris Post 5th. Bronson McClure seems to be getting 6th. P7 will be John Matthews. P8 looks to be Noah McLaughlin. And P9 will be Hollywood Wascombe. We got Bertram Hansen finishing that P10. Quan from Aguina. P11 Ethan Parks, who's battling with him for that P11 spot, as Red is riding backwards, who already finished. Ethan Parks gets stuck on a lapper, which is Chase McDonald. Looks like Troy might beat Ethan Parks. No, he doesn't. And cuts are in. And it looks like it didn't affect anybody inside the top 9. So the people advancing are Holden Coate, Aaron Rockefeller, Sonny Spicer, Braden Carter, Chris Post, Bronson McClure, John Matthews, Noah McLaughlin, and Hollywood Wascombe. Put in the heat 2, close you, and start you back up. We are loading in now to 250 heat 2. Oh man. See if I load in here. Or I have to disconnect and reconnect. Here is the lineup check for 250 Heat 2. So you have Seth Shirley, Seth Crotty, Seth J.R. Reyes, Jack Mark, Mads Bowl, Hayden, Jeremy Estrella, Tyler Bannister, Christopher McPherson Jr., Caleb Paul, Damian Lawyer, Arthur Miranda, Kyler Hockey, people. Oh man. I'm going Caleb Paul. Nice. This time probably look like Seth Shirley on the inside of Caleb Paul right now is going to get the whole shot. Looks like he's going to try to check out early after he got the win last week for the Triple Crown. You got whoever set is. Then Kyler Hockey P3. Caleb Paul in the P4 spot. Set down. Don't remember anybody by the number 13. So, but Seth Shirley's starting to check out early over Kyler Hockey, Caleb Hall, Brandon Nygren, Mads Bowl, which I don't know who that is. Tyler Bannister going down the inside of him, taking him down. You got JRAS, followed by his teammate Jeremy Estrella. You got Seth Karate here, Arthur Miranda, and then Tyler Lang way back here. Chris McPherson, Carl Novak, Damian Lawyer, Colin Clark, Zach Fisher, Ricky Hardman, and Jack Mark, which I think he DC'd almost instantly. Wow. Alright, so back up to the front. It is still Seth Shirley, who is actually starting to check out here over the rest of the field on his gas machine. Kawaki still in P2. Brandon Nygren in P3 now. Whoever said is. Then you got Caleb Hall, P5. P6 for JR Reyes. P7 for Seth Crotty. P8 for Mads Bowl. P9 for Tyler Bannister. Your final transfer spot. Stealing is behind him, and it looks like Mads Bowl and Brandon Nygren go down. Zach is big leeway to Tyler Lang, but looks like he messed up a little bit in the rhythm. Ooh. That down. Mads Bowl, so Tyler Lang is now in the final transfer spot over everybody. Going down the inside, getting a 2-for-1 on that pass, moves him up to P6 now. My computer takes a dump. You got set here, Tyler Bannister, Jeremy Estrella. So Jeremy Estrella is in your final transfer spot, but he does have Mads Bowl right behind him. And he punts him, Jeremy Estrella does, to secure that 9th and final transfer spot. Looks like maybe Caleb Hall went down in front. Yes, he did, which allows Seth Crotty and Kyle Hockey to get by as Seth Crotty goes down in the whoops. So Kyle Hockey and Caleb Hall are going to shoot right by. Tyler Lang is going to get real close, but he's not going to be able to get it done. What a scrub from Zascati. Almost goes down, so Tyler Lang gets another spot. Moves him into what, P4 now? So then he's got Caleb Hall right in front of him with Kyler Hockey. As Seth Shirley is just checked out now, 21 seconds over P2. Kyler Hockey almost goes down. Caleb Hall is right on the back of him now. He cuts down, go for it, since they're both going for the double in. Able to get the pass done as Kyle Hockey cases, so Tyler Lang might have a chance to capitalize here. See, is now right on the rear fender of Kyler Hockey as well. Both getting a triple. All going outside before the whoops. Get the better run. Kyler Hockey wheeling through them. Bolts over the Supergrass triple. Through the first whoop section. Laying down the inside. Side by side. Over the Supercross triple. Going outside. Able to get the pass done as Seth Crotty tried following him through, but Kyler Hockey cut him off. As he's able to get by. Oh, it lands on him. Kyler Hockey not get legs though. So now Seth and JRA is trying to catch up here. That's surely a massive lead of 26 seconds over Caleb Hall and Tyler Lang, with Seth Crotty slowly following behind him. Oh, Caleb Hall goes down. So Seth Crotty and Tyler Lang able to get by him. Along with Set and JRS getting by Caleb Hall. As it is white flag. That's how far ahead Seth Shirley is. As he's lapping Carl Novak here. And whoever he's battling with. Seth Crotty and Tyler Lang really far back from him here. With Seth getting the triple double. As it looks like, nope, nobody messed up. That was just a lapper. Set goes down the inside of Tyler Lang. They're battling here. Oh, and Set gets the legs from Casing. So that was JRS to go by Caleb Hall. And it looks like that is all. So it is Seth Shirley, your leader, by a massive margin of 32 seconds over Tyler Lang and Seth Crotty here. Let's watch this. It looks like Seth Shirley is just now going to take the win. 250 able to carry the momentum over to this week from that last week win in the Triple Crown. And it looks like Tyler Lang, P2, still battling with Seth Crotty. Jay Reyes kind of fell back from him. Tyler Lang looks to be able to hold on to this position here. Going double, Seth Crotty triples. About even. There is a lapped rider on the way. Seth Crotty able to get the triple in. He's looking down the inside, but there was a lapper there, so he's just going double single. Tyler Lang gets P2 in the heat race. Seth Crotty P3. Jared's trying to hold on for the P4 over Caleb Hall. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. P4, J.R. Reyes. P5, Caleb Hall. P6 will be Jeremy Estrella. P8 will be Hayden. P9 will be Christopher and Kristen Jr. P10, Tyler Bannister. P11, Kyler Hockey was in P2 early on. And everybody else is lapped. And that is all. Top 10 did not change. Except for Hayden beat Set. And everything else stayed the same. So moving on from this heat race is going to be Seth Shirley, Tyler Lang, Seth Crotty, J.R. Reyes, Caleb Hall, Jeremy Estrella, Set, Hayden, and Christopher McPherson Jr. As I will now put up the Heat 1 overlay. As we now wait. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll do it. Here I'm moving on to the Open Heat 1. Please tell me I load in. And don't time out. Okay, we did not time out. Nice. Time to move this back to 110. For some reason, don't try to ride first person. Thank the Lord for shaving me there. Guess we're going with Seth Shirley down the inside, who has his teammate Braden Carter. Actually no, Shirley's still able to hold it on. As Kip Hall just absolutely sends him going. Kip Hall wearing a red plate this week. Hayden getting by, and JRS around the outside, just sliding by there. He's got his teammate Sonny Spicer right behind Caleb Hall. Brandon Nyren, we got Ricky Hardman back here. Troy Proline, Tyler Lang, Kwan, Bronson McClure, Isaac Lawyer getting cut over by Chase McDonald. Then we got Braden Carter finally. Back up to the front it is Hayden over Caleb Hall. Keep on seeing the six, keep on thinking Colton Mitchell. Too weird. Hayden leading, Caleb Hall second. Sonny Spicer third. JRAS fourth. Fifth is Ricky Hardman. Sixth is Tyler Lang. Never mind. Sixth is Troy. Seventh is Quan. Eighth is Tyler Lang. And P9 is now Chase McDonald as he gets sent a little bit by Isaac Lawyer. So Isaac Lawyer slides out. So Chase McDonald and Brandon Nygren go by. So Chase McDonald is your final transfer spot now, with Brandon Nygren closely behind him, P10, and P11 is Braden Carter. Sending it down the inside, taking out Brandon Nygren, moving into 10th now. Now he's trying to put some quick work on Chase McDonald as he gets swapped, goes down, so McDonald is able to go by Lawyer, Bronson McClure, Seth Karate, and nope, he couldn't hold on. So Carter is up, and he is, I think, in P12. Yes. P12 for Braden Carter as he sends it into the turn. Wow. So Carter trying every which way to get past all these riders in front of him. Triples on, off, gets it clean. Hold on, so I think he is P10? No, he's P9 now. I thought I saw, yes, Seth Shirley is in P14 right now. Oh, who's that going down? Troy. It's P8 for Carter. So Troy will hold that P9 spot, but Isaac Lawyer is coming in close with the P10. As it looks like Troy goes down, so Quan Quan doesn't make it through. So he cuts across and takes out Seth Karate. Seth Shirley almost goes down trying to avoid him. Isaac Lawyer is your final transfer spot. You got Troy behind him and Seth Shirley in P11. Seth Shirley getting the triple on, able to get right on the back of Troy here. Trying to move into P10, I'm pretty sure, as he gets it done. Yes, now he's trying to catch up to Isaac Lawyer for that P9 spot. And Chase McDonald going the opposite way on the track. Got Hayden P7 and Braden Carter P6. Tyler Lang P5, P4 for Sonny Spicer, P3 for Caleb Hall, P2 for Ricky Hardman. Oh no, I was counting wrong. P1 for Ricky Hardman, P2 for Caleb Hall, P3 Sonny Spicer, P4 Tyler Lang, P5 J. Arias, P6 Braden Carter, P7 Hayden, P8 Chase McDonald, and P9 for Isaac Lawyer. There's about 30 seconds left in this race. It looks like Caleb Hall has crossed the line already. So we got about a lap and a half left of this race. Bone rare. You got Sonny Spicer in P2 now. Tyler Lang P3, P4 Braden Carter, P5 Ricky Hardman, P6 JRS, P7 Isaac Lawyer, P8 Seth Shirley, and P9 is Hayden battling Chase McDonald for it. Well, jumping through the whoops. Chase McDonald goes down. Does Seth Crotty hit him? He does, but does not get legs, but he is the new 10th place spot. So it looks like we have crossed the line just now, so it is white flag for everybody. Very cool. Yeah, he is. So Seth Crotty trying to catch up to Hayden as he is right there, and he's got one lap to go to get it done. Let's check out the leaders. How the leaders doing this look like? Oh, Tyler Lang is your new leader. Does Caleb Hall get shoved wide by Sonny Spicer? Does he give it right back? He does, but Sonny Spicer goes down all on his own. So Tyler Lang, who did not lead a single lap, looks like he is going to win this open heat number 1 as he goes down right as I talk about it. Commentator's curse. Looks like Caleb Hall is still gonna keep the win here. And he's gonna finish P1 in this open heat number 1. Looks like Tyler Lang is going to get that P2, Sonny Spicer P3. P4 seems to be Braden Carter. There's a takeout there by J.R. Reyes on Ricky Hardman. P4 is Braden Carter. P5 looks to be Seth Shirley. P6 Ricky Hardman. P7 is going to be J.R. Reyes, who gets absolutely punted by Jack Fowler. Or Zach Fowler. Zach Fisher. Well. So P7 is Seth Crotty. P8 will be Isaac Lawyer. And P9 Hayden, as J.R. Reyes is just getting stuck by somebody. Huh. And gets P11 off of it. Well, I'm pretty sure that Jack Fisher guy is an admin, but oh, he's not hostful. Oh wait, never mind. I think they're talking about Caleb Hall. My bad. Looks like J. Reyes is one spot out with cuts. But I do not think that I think he probably is going to advance. On to Heat 2. Oh, we are loading now. Loading in. Nice. So my food might actually arrive soon, so... Who is that on the number 1? That is not Braden Carter, I can tell you that much. Oh, well, time to see. Jack, Mark. Huh. He to line up a check. Wonder what is going to happen. With that Jarius thing. Hmm. Well, I think this is a lineup check. We got Matt Cromie, Hollywood Wascombe, Braden Castaneda, Tanner Dean, Noah Cressy, Set, Holden Coat, Carl Novak, Noah McLaughlin, whoever that guy is, Cletus Fitush, Martin Munoz, Damian Lawyer, Chicken Joe, Jeremy Estrella, Christopher McPherson Jr., Aaron Rockefeller, Jack Mark, Alex Zellner, and me. Yeah, here we go. If we load in, if people load in, it might start actually on time. We will go on. Braden Castaneda. Oh! It worked out. And he gets the whole shot. Okay, and then just gets clobbered by Holden Cope. We got Alex Zellner, Jeremy Estrella, Evan Holt, Noah Cressy, Cletus Fitush, Hollywood Wascombe, Damian Lawyer, Christopher McPherson Jr., Martin Munoz. Damian Lawyer is your final chance spot. I'm going to let you sit on Jeremy Estrella because I got to go see if my food arrived. Hopefully he doesn't go down or there isn't very much chaos while I'm sitting on him. But here's what it's like while racing. And he goes down. But yeah, so it'll be like, and I will be right back. Yeah, he didn't go down much. Let's go. But it's time to see who's all in front of him. We got Alex Zellner, Wooden Coat, Hollywood Wascombe, Braden Castaneda, Jeremy Estrella, who we were just watching, Jack Mark, Evan Holt, Set, and Matt Cromie, who is in the P9 split with Noah Carassi behind him. Yeah, so Matt Cromie in the final transfer spot here, trying to work on Set and Evan Holt, who are right in front of him. He made a pass on Evan Holt. Now he's right behind Set and Jack Mark. So a little bit of mistake. He's falling back a little bit on Set. So now he has Evan Holt and Noah Carassi right behind him. But he's able to pull away in the whoops. So back up front we got Holden Coat, Alexander P2, Braden Castaneda in the P3 spot, Jeremy Estrella P4, P5 is Hollywood Wascombe, P6 is Set, P7 is Jack Mark, P8 is Matt Cromie, and P9 is Evan Holt, followed closely behind is Noah Crossie. In the P10 spot, going down the inside. Does he take him out? And he does. So Holt is down. Damien Lawyer, he has a big gap to him. I tell you what, my chair's on the verge of snapping, and good thing I ordered another one. But we got Holden Coat as your leader. That timer is a little bit ahead by about 3 seconds. So, time to see. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And he crossed it right before the time expired. In game. That sucks. Castaneda has a big gap too, about 14 seconds. Castaneda gets taken out by Alex Zellner. No legs, just popped off. Oh, Bascombe in the P4 spot. P5, Noah Carassi. Dang, he was just out of it. P6, Matt Cromie. P7, Jeremy Estrella. P8, Set. And P9 is Jack Mark with Evan Holt in the P10 spot. Yes, that is correcto. Oh, Jeremy Estrella down. Evan Holt, I don't think is close. Well, and Set is down. So Estrella's able to get by him. Evan Holt's got a ways to go. So where is your leader? Holden Coat about to cross the start. Or not start, about to cross the finish line. Castaneda is already back by Carassi. So is Zellner. Matt Cromie right behind him as it is now final lap. in this open heat number 2. Braden Castaneda, P2. Alexander, P3. P4, Noah Crossley. P5, Matt Cromie. P6, Jack Mark. P7, Hollywood Westcomb. P8, Set. P9, Jeremy Estrella. And P10 is the man, Evan Holt. Ooh, Jack Mark going down. Oh, is that Set flipping in the background? It is. Where is Holden Codes coming up to? He is almost there at the finish line. Here he comes. Hits this triple. And your Heat 2 winner of the open class is Holden Cote. P2 will be Braden Castaneda. P3 looks to be Noah Karasi. Alexander is messing up. So yes, Noah Karasi will get the P3 spot. P4 will be Alexander unless he gets legs over this triple, which looks like he will not. So P4 is Alexander. P5 looks to be Matt Cromie, covering his inside. P6 Hollywood Wascombe. P7 looks to be either Jack Mark or Jeremy Estrella. And it looks like it will be Jack Mark. P8 Jeremy Estrella. And P9 in the final transfer looks to be Evan Holt. And it looks like in P10 it looks to be Damian Lawyer. P11 looks to be the man to met, Cletus Delphitus. We'll get to P11. P12 was Set, who DC'd. Looks like no changes to the final transfer spot. Ooh, looks like Braden Castaneda got the win over Holden Cote since he had 6 seconds. So Braden Castaneda, Holden Cote, Noah Karasi, Alexander, Matt Cromie, Hollywood Wascombe, Jack Mark, Jeremy Estrella, and Evan Holt all going to the main. Everybody else going to the LCQ. Is it his time? For the 250. Are she cool? Ah, man. Just put a crap capture card. Well, here is the 250 LCQ. Well, this is actually the warm-up lap. The 250 LCQ will be happening after the restart. Is this? Yeah, this is the lineup check. So. Ah. Don't worry, we almost just fell out of our chair, but we're gonna fucking just ignore it. Okay, so it's about 2 seconds ahead, the timer for this race. So go in, it looks to be Tanner Dean with Kyler Hockey right behind him, and Chase McDonald. Tanner Dean, your leader after the first little tight sections. We got Kyler Hockey following in P2, Chase McDonald just like the whole shot. Then we got Quan, P4, P5 is Carl Novak, P6 African Mantis. Ooh, looks like Carl Novak got a little hit there, little bump. P6 is Bertram Hansen. P7 African Mantis, P8 Alexander, P9 Jack Mark running Aaron Rockefeller's gear. And you got Ethan Parks, P9. So he's gonna get 2 passes done here through that rhythm. Next up is Carl Novak. Oh, Jack Mark kind of crossed over on Alex Zellner there, putting him down. Park's vibrating there, trying to let Carl Novak know that he is there. Ooh, looks like Jack Mark going down in the background there. Looks like Ethan Park might be getting slowed down just a little bit by Carl Novak here, which this is the battle for P5. This is Quan Formaguina. Oh, and he takes Ethan Parks with him. He slides down in that turn, so Ethan Parks is now into the P6 spot. With a Jack Mark behind him, Carl Novak in front of him. Bertram Hansen just pushes Chase McDonald out there for the 3rd place spot. McDonald cutting a little bit. He's going to give him some cuts at the end. Novak going almost over the berm there, as it looks like Jack Mark and Ethan Parks are battling here. Oops, Ethan Parks trying to size up the inside. Jack Mark crosses over a little bit. Parks able to stuff him going into the turn. Get the pass done. Now he tries to set his sights on Carl Novak as Jack Mark goes down the inside and takes himself out trying to do so. It's about a second ahead, so. Second and a half ahead, so. That's about spot on for the timer there. But Carl Novak in P5, who is 5 seconds behind Bertram Hansen. Is your 4th and final chance to spot with Chase McDonald in 3rd, Tanner Dean 2nd, and Kyler Hockey in the lead. Carl Novak and Ethan Parks both trying to gain on them too. For some reason, oh, and big endo for Ethan Parks. Got a nasty kick after the whoops there. Just goes over the bars. So Carl Novak able to have some breathing room behind him to just push forward. Ooh, that was a lapper off track there. Oh, the lapper is down again right in front of him. He lays it over quicker so that Carl Novak does not hit him. But it seems like we got about 40 seconds left in this race until the time expires, and Tanner Dean is about right here, so it's possible the time expires before they get to the finish line. Sable just going around that jump there. Top 2, so that's definitely some cuts. It's Carl Novak trying to get in reach for these guys. Oh, and he's messing up in the whoops. Does not go down, but Spark is gaining a little time on him there. Case is the triple in this time. As my computer just continues to take a shit every fucking couple hours. Jeez. Stick together there. Like, you're not the best, but you ain't that crappy. Come on. As it is now, final lap as they got. This time did expire before they got there since Tanner Dean went down. So, Carl Novak is your final transfer. Kyler Hockey, P5, Ethan Parks, P6. A lot closer now. Kyler Hockey going down for the final transfer spot. As it is last lap for these guys. One final push. Parks following his lines. Losing a little bit of time. It looks like Kyler Hockey goes over the berm into the Davos Bales. So now he's the only one that seems to be in reach of this final transfer spot over Carl Novak. Got through the loops clean as that Bertram. Ethan Parks makes a little mistake trying to avoid him as he's cutting across the track. Down the inside goes Parks, cuts across, blocks the line. Ethan Parks is now in your final transfer spot. That's Carl Novak down. So now they're both in the transfer spot. Ethan Parks is going to play it safe, back it down, let the guy go. Since he has a big enough gap behind him. They're both able to ride it through as Chase McDonald takes the win here in the LCQ. Tanner Dean getting P2. Looks like Bertram Hansen is going to get P3 over Ethan Parks, who looks to be getting P4 here. It's Bertram Hansen getting the P3, P4 for Ethan Parks and your final transfer spot. As Carl Novak is going to get the P5 spot. P6 for Quan Formaglina. P7, I think, might be Damien Laurie if you could hurry up here. Oh, no, African is just going to cut. Yeah, he's going to get P7. P8 for definitely African with that cut. Kyle Hockey, P9. P10 for Victor Norlander on the KX. Sorry, P10 for Victor Norlander. P11 for Isaac Lawyer and everybody else. Well, never mind, just these two. Yes, everybody behind him has DC'd. But we're waiting on Ricky Hardman and Colin Clark for the P12 and a P13 spot. While they're trying to come across, I am going to change this. Go fast. And there they are. Cuts are in, and it looks like yes, Parks is going to retain that spot. Tanner Dean gets the win, so it'll be Chase McDonald, Tanner Dean, Bertram Hansen, and Ethan Parks going through. Everybody else, that is the end of your night for the 250 class. But everybody else moving on to the main event. Or, well, just these four, but you know. Now the fourth DLCQ is coming up. Well, this timer's going to be a little late. We'll see how the leaders kind of thin out. And about 5 seconds late. Okay, so Cletus Duffetus is leading. Bronson McClure P2. As he sends out on the inside, absolutely punts him. Takes the lead. Hopefully he can stay there for a little bit so I can just go see how my food's doing. Looks like Bronson McClure is able to get a little bit of a gap on everybody else. Well, hopefully it stays up. Oh, I go check for my food. So I'll just watch him and I will be right back. See how he fares around the track. Well, I am back, and it seems like he was able to stay up in the lead. Nice. Thank you for that, Bronson McClure. So your leader, still, as you were just watching, is Bronson McClure. We got Victor Norlander P2. Zach Fisher is in the P3 spot. P4 is Noah McLaughlin, and P5 is Damian Lawyer. P6, Christopher McPherson Jr. P7, Kyler Hockey. P8, Aaron Rockefeller. P9, African Mantis. P10, J.R. Reyes. P11, Cleach Feetish. P12, Trace McDonald. P13, Kyle Novak. P14, Kyler Smith. P15, Trevor Spencer. And everybody else has DC'd. So back up to the front, as I'm sure still is Bronson McClure. Victor Norlander, Zach Fisher going a little high on the berm there. Noah Goffin, there's a little bit of gap over McPherson Jr. and Aaron Rockefeller. As there is about a minute and a half left in this race. It looks like Zach Fisher has messed up. So now he is right back into this battle for the final transfer spot. So McPherson and Aaron Rockefeller could get in here if these two of McLaughlin and Fisher make mistakes. Oh, little mistake there from Zach Fisher. Allows Rockefeller to come past him, and he collides with McPherson. And there goes through J.R. Reyes as well with African Mantis. I'm gonna put Aaron Rockefeller into the final transfer spot here with African Mantis and J.R. Reyes right behind him. Not directly for J.R. Reyes, but African Mantis. As Aaron Rockefeller gets past Noah McLaughlin here. But they are battling. African Mantis is in your final train spot. Looks like no McLaughlin down, so Kyler Hockey also moves into P5. Which area, says it is the last lap now. Oh, Jairus cases and goes down. There goes his hopes. Kyler Hockey and Noah McLaughlin are the only two who have a chance of doing this. But it is the last lap, as Bronze McClure is your leader. Over Victor Norlander, who does a big old pirouette. Does not get legs, just a little tip over. Oh, looks like Aaron Rockefeller and Kyler Hockey are battling as African Mantis gets by Aaron Rockefeller. Oh, and it looks like Noah McLaughlin wants a piece of it too. Going right down the inside of Kyler Hockey. Oh, as somebody just shoots across the track there. And Kyler Hockey messes up both of them as they both get legs. And I think that seals the deal. Pretty tough war as Bronson McClure goes down. So Victor Norlander looks to be getting the win here. After Bronson McClure led every single lap. So your winner for this open LCQ is going to be Victor Norlander. Bronson McClure will get the P2. P3 is either African Mantis or Aaron Rockefeller. Rockefeller slides out, so it will be African Mantis in the P3 spot. P4 will be Aaron Rockefeller. McPherson Jr. will get P5. Noah McLaughlin, P6. Zach Fisher, P7. P8 for Kyler Hockey. P9 for Carl Novak. 10 for Damian Lawyer. 11 for Chase McDonald. And I think everybody else has the DC'd. Oh, man. Do 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 do. Who's in 12? Trevor Spencer. Is he still there? No, he's not. Who are we waiting on? There we go. It is over. And it looks like the top four have remained the same. So it looks like Victor Norlander, Bronson McClure, African Mantis, and Aaron Rockefeller are all moving on to this open main event. Everybody else, unfortunately, your night is over. Let's try to play this game in first person, yeah! Nice. I'm sure some of you have seen I am a third person rider. Oh. Well, I felt like I was doing pretty good. On this 250 main event, which I probably have to reload into. Here we're gonna ride this track in first person. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, that is where I am going to stop. And be prepared for this restart. Alright, well, we're gonna be about fucking 15 seconds late on that timer. As JRAS looks to be getting. Never mind, it's gonna be set surely. Well, that's something. Set Shirley with the whole shot. Then we got Tyler Lang closely behind him with Sonny Spicer P3. P4 is Bertram Hansen from the LCQ. This is McPherson Jr. P5. P6 JRAS. P7 Seth Crotty. P8 Chase McDonald. P9 Holden Coat. P10 Bronson McClure. P11 Tanner Dean. P12 Jeremy Estrella. 13 Noah McLaughlin. 14 Braden Carter on his red number uno. Showing Q over to the right. As I go back to the front, it is Seth Shirley and Tyler Lang battling. Tyler Lang is able to pass him. Take that number 1 spot. But Seth Shirley is right on his defender there, keeping it close, keeping the pressure on, keeping it applied. Oh, Tyler Lang lands off kind of to the side and takes out Seth Shirley, trying to come back onto the track. So Tyler Lang is your race leader currently. So I think my food just arrived. Oh, and Lang goes down. Bertram able to keep it up, so he is your new race leader. Can McPherson get by? Looks like he cannot get up in time. Actually, he's going to triple to the outside. Lang covers the inside. So McPherson is going to be right behind him now. Surely going to be in P4, closely behind, with Braden Carter in the P5 spot, also right there. I'm not able to capture this close battle. That's what it came in my room, so I will be right back. As you watch Braden Carter and how he gets around this track on this 250. looks like while I was gone, Carter took the lead over all these guys. As yes, my food did just arrive. It always arrives, unfortunately, during the races. So, I'm gonna say around the 10-minute mark, I'm gonna probably hop back on to somebody. Looks like Teeling and Carter got together. And we'll, so I can eat real fast. But, in the meantime, looks like Braden Carter is your race leader. Bertram Hansen in P2. P3 is Tyler Link. P4, JR Reyes. P5 is Seth Karate. P6 is Seth Shirley. P7, Holden Coat. Yes. P8, Sunny Spicer. P9, Tanner Dean. And P10 is Jeremy Estrella. Chris McPherson and Bronson McClure behind him in 11 and 12. 13 is Chase McDonald. 14, Noah McLaughlin. 15, Caleb Hall. 16, Aaron Rockfellow. 17, Hayden. 18, Ricky Hardman. 19, Ethan Parks. 20, John Matthews. 21, Zach Fisher. And 22 is none other than Michelle. Second to the front, it is still Braden Carter, but he's got Tyler Lang on of him. And JRAS P3 over Bertram Hansen, who has dropped to P4. With Seth Crotty and Seth Shirley, both the Seth is. P5 and 6. Hansen getting right on the back of Reyes there. Reyes covering his insides. Able to hold it tight. Keep it together. They are lapping Zach Fisher. Carter not able to have such a big lead yet. Probably trying to maintain here for a little bit. Looks like Shirley's able to get around Crotty. Got Holden Coat right behind him. As they got a big gap to Sunny Spicer. Can Shirley, oh, who's that? That was Bertram, who's battling with JRS. Can Crotty, and then there's Lang, so Reyes is in the P2 spot. Can Shirley catch up to Carter and take the lead from him? Oh, Lang down again, so Shirley just getting gifted spots here. It's not Christmas yet, but it looks like it as he is in P3 now. JR Reyes, P2, and P1 is Braden Carter. Since there's a big kind of gap to him, I'm going to watch him again, see how he gets around the strafe track, as he is insanely fast at this game. Well, I have some of my food. Well, as I said earlier, Seth Shirley has been able to reel in Braden Carter from his mistakes and colliding with some lapped riders. I was there in a freak of them as they split that lap rider right there. Two teammates going at it for the win here. Darn, looks like I'm not going to get to eat my food after all. These two won a battle. Alright, well. As I just lapped Caleb Hall there, as you saw in the background. Let's see what lap time Carter runs compared to a 108.3 to a 105.9. So surely gained 3 seconds there on Braden Carter. He did also have a run-in with that lapper as he got a little squirrely there. Oh, gets stuck on more lap riders of, looks like, Jeremy Estrella and Ethan Parks. Looks like Carter's gonna pull the gap back out again. We're gonna ride on Braden, or Shirley actually, see what he sees, trying to catch up to Braden Carter, as he's now a little ways back and they're not battling, so I can once again finish my food real quick. God damn it, man! I just took one bite, and now they're we're still gonna watch Carter because he's quite back. They're not battling yet. He just made a mistake. Surely got by. So see Carter's lines as he's trying to push to catch his teammate here from his point of view. And there it goes. How close is Tyler Lang behind him? Not very close. I think Carter will get up, so we're just going to watch Shirley now, as he is the race leader. See his lines as he's picking through traffic, as he was able to do it efficiently enough to catch up to Carter. Alright, well, we're back. It looks like he has, oh fuck, I didn't see that. It looks like a 13-second gap to Carter. So it looks like he's got a pretty clear space to take the win here. Tyler Lang is in P3, who is 11 seconds back on Carter. As Holden Code is a little closer now. P4 and P5 is Sonny Spicer. There is about a little less than a minute, 50 seconds. There's about 50 seconds left of this race. 40 now, so I think they are going to get the white flag next time they come by. But only time will tell. But he now has a 10-second gap to Carter. So it was at 104.2 last time for Carter and a 106.1 for Shirley. Let's see what they run in this lap. This lap Shirley ran a 105.2. Carter probably gained a couple seconds on him. I want to see what he runs now. Without this lapper as he moves out the way. 103.6, his fastest lap of the race for Carter as he is gaining. Looks like Shirley is down up ahead. Looks like, and it is the last lap now. Time to see what Carter can do last lap as he is in range to make a move on Shirley. As you can see him. One little bobble, and it is Carter's race. As that bobble might be now through the whoop section. Carter goes outside, Shirley goes inside. Cut it a little bit. That might be cuts. The end of the race. Carter is close. Over jumps out a little bit. Right on his rear fender. Only a couple turns to go. Can he get it done? They both derail this berms. Both go outside here. Shirley gets the triple in. Carter goes double, triple. It's about even. They both get a triple on. Carter sizing up the inside. Right on his rear fender. Looking down the inside. Cuts a little bit. Makes contact. Shirley gets the win by 0.07 over Carter. What were their lap times last race? 114 flat for Shirley. 104.1 for Carter. JRS is 32 seconds behind these guys to close out the podium. Let me check something out. We'll see if he responds. I doubt he will, but that is the question. Time will tell. I doubt it, but you know, I just want to try something out. Hopefully it could be brought into the Rio Pro races. So, as it looks like Shirley will get the win tonight. Back-to-back wins for Shirley. Carter getting P2 tonight. They're leading for so much. Trying to make a comeback. Couldn't get it done. Gets P2. Lost by 0.07, and then cuts made it go down to 2 seconds. And JRS getting to finish out the podium. What a 250 main. Let me toss up these overlays real fast. And wow, what a main event here. Those two do not disappoint week in and week out. The JRS trying to get the shot here. I used open Steam on accident. And this is lineup check, so let me ask Shirley real quick. Here we go. Alright, so it looks like we are going to get an interview with Seth Shirley and Braden Carter. So, this will be nice. I really hope Big Helen does something like this for the pro nights, like real races. This is really something that needs to be added, but I know he doesn't have good history with some riders, so that is a big if that could actually happen. Oh crap. We're a little bit late on that. Yeah, we're up 15 seconds late. Alright. Hopefully we remember that. Looks to be Braden Castellaneta and his teammate Seth Shirley down the inside of him for this whole shot, with Matt Cromie and Braden Carter all up front. Top four, Phil Ski snowboard riders. And it looks like Cromie and Seth Shirley not Cromie, Braden Castellaneta and Shirley go down. So it is Cromie and Carter able to keep it up front and clean. See if these two can check out early. So I hear two-stroke back there, but that's Sonny Spicer, Jeremy Estrella, and Jay Reyes on Finca. So it looks like Finca and Fug are the two teams that are doing good here for Fall Cup. So you got just Hayden back there, Braden Castellaneta, Isaac Lawyer, and Seth Shirley. And Shirley goes down and tumbling. So back up to the front, it is still Cromie over Braden Carter. Oh. Cromie still leading his teammate. Cromie on the 90, Carter on the number 9. In P2, looks like they got a little bit of gap going ahead of Hayden and Sonny Spicer. Looks like Braden Castellaneta will move himself back up into the P5 spot with J.R. Reyes, P6. Isaac Lower, P7. P8 for Alexander. P9 for Caleb Paul with the red plate. P10 for Jeremy Estrella. Actually, never mind. That is Seth Shirley, who gets landed on again. Rough race here for these guys. It looks like Estrella goes down. So Shirley's able to get by him. Looks like that might have been somebody over the berm. Yes, Alexander. So Shirley is into P9 now. This P8 is Caleb Paul. P7 Lawyer, 6 Hayden, 5 Castellaneta, 4 J.R. Reyes, 3, Sunny Spicer. Oh, Castaneda gets a 2 for 1, so 3 is Castaneda. Oh, Sunny Spicer takes him down and DCs, I think. No, he's just... I think made a DC'd. Oh, he's just invis. Don't know what happened there. But Chromie is down, so now Carter is your new race leader here. See if you can hold on for this whole 20 minutes after losing that lead in the final 5 minutes of the race and almost making the comeback. Carter is your new leader now with 16 minutes left in this race. You got Matt Chromie, P2. After he's gone down, JRAS P3, just like in the 250 moto. Smooth, but able to keep going. It looks like his teammate Sunny Spicer did time out, who was there early. So Caleb Hall, P5 now. Braden Castaneda, P6. P7 is P Shirley. Seth Shirley. We're not too happy with the admins. P8 for Victor Norlander, P9 for Noah Cressy, and P10 for Isaac Lawyer. Back up front, it is Chromie who takes the lead over Braden Carter. Not too many mistakes you see from Carter racing, but it looks like he's made a couple tonight. Don't know whether it's just Fall Cup and trying to have a chill night or really just not there. But it looks like Matt Chromie is your new leader, who has a sizable gap over his teammate by about 8 seconds over Carter. And Castaneda, another Phil Skiing Snowboard Underground RC rider, in third. So then you got JRAS P4 with Caleb Hall, P5 right behind him. P6 looks to be Seth Shirley back there. My computer takes a crap. Nice. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I can see it drop down just a little bit every now and then. Oh, looks like Hall might have clipped JRAS and gone down. Ron McClure still talking. As Chromie is still the leader right now. OZ Case is at. Has a huge gap over Braden Carter. Looks like about 10 seconds. Might come down after this. But, oh, wait a minute. That was Castaneda getting by Carter along with Shirley. So Carter has now dropped to 4th and is behind these guys. Oh, Shirley getting a little sideways there. So Chromie with a humongous lead over Castaneda, which is only 13 seconds, but it looks a little bigger on track. Then you got Carter third, battling with Seth Shirley, who these two battled early on, or battled basically the whole moto last time in the 250 class. Oh, almost indoing Panic Rev there for Seth Shirley, almost going over the berm. Bronson McClure still arguing in chat. Let me just ignore anything, as you could probably see. But, yes, so Matt Chromie is still your race leader with a 14, 15 second gap over Braden Castaneda now. I think it's a little bigger. Then you got Braden Carter, P3. Seth Shirley, P4. Phil's Underground, RC. Top 4 with Takatoji apparently for Seth Shirley. And then you got Hayden, P5. P6 is Caleb Paul, just like his number right there. There's about 11 and a half minutes left of this race. You got Jay Arias in P7. P8 Victor Norlander. P9 Noah Carassi. P10 is Aaron Rockfellow on the 2-stroke. I think it's a 252 stroke, but yeah. Still Matt Cromie as your leader. Braden Castaneda is still P2. I think that's still, yep, about a 13, 14 second gap. Carter P3 with Seth Shirley still right behind him. Sorry if you hear me eating. I did not get to finish as the last bit of that 2V main was a little exciting. I didn't get a drink like I wanted, oh well. So, Matt Cromie is your leader. Braden Castaneda still P2. As it is now only 11 seconds, it's slowly coming down. Carter P3. Seth Shirley right behind him in the P4 spot. Oh, Carter messes up into the rut there. So now Shirley moves into P3. Guess we will go on board with Matt Cromie here as he seems to be riding smooth and consistent. Alright, well, as you saw if you were looking at his pit board, he ran a 110, I think 1 last lap. And now he has a 125 right after it. So he pulled it back out from a 5-second gap to a 13. As it is now Seth Shirley in P2, Castaneda P3, and Braden Carter P4. As they all got a big gap over Hayden. Cromie, I don't think he's getting up that lead anytime soon. As he is running consistent pace. So is Shirley. What Castaneda's doing. He is. They're all kind of running consistent pace. They all have faster lap times than Carter right now. Carter is also being consistent, running in the consistent 104s there. But everybody else had him running consistent 103s, so. A little less than about a little more than 6.5 minutes left of this race. So it is about 7 seconds from Castellaneta to Carter. Castellaneta had to roll the finish line, so Carter will be able to gain a little more there as well, as it seems like they are lapping Aaron Rockfellow on that two-stroke. It was a little bit of a close gap, only 4 seconds now from 7 for Carter. Little mistake there. Castellaneta is down after the whoops. So looks like Carter will get by, getting a little squirrely there at the end of the whoops there. Chromie being steady out front here, 12 seconds over Shirley, who we know is well fast enough in this class. Chromie able to hold off a pretty big gap over all these guys, as he is now lapping up to Caleb Paul, it looks like. Yes, so lapping up to P7. Oh, and he's down right as I start talking about him. But definitely more than 12 seconds over Seth Shirley. So he will be able to keep it, as he is already up and out. Yeah, it was 21 seconds. So pretty big gap over these guys. Like I said, Chromie is your leader. Seth Shirley P2 and Braden Carter P3. Chromie's just got to hold it steady for another 3.5 minutes, and he will win this open class main event. Keep in mind that timer is about 15 seconds behind the actual race time in game, so looks like Castellaneta has dropped back to P5. How big of a lead does Chromie have now? A 16-second gap, a 102.2 last lap, which was his best lap of the race. 2.5 minutes left in this race for him. Shirley P2, what lap does he have? A 102.5. So 3/10 quicker was Chromie, avoiding lap traffic there. And then Carter, 104.7. All their fastest lap times are 102s. Then you got Hayden, P4, and P5 for Braden Castellaneta. Seems they have lapped up to about 6. Yeah, they are right on the back of 6th place here. I had a 6th place right in front of him. They are about to lap. Two minutes left in this race. 2 minutes puts a lap. And it's about 16 seconds behind. Oh well. Oh, Chromie getting a little sideways there. Oops, going top of the berm there, but able to hold it together. No legs. Not much talking about. It's kind of all gotten spread out here in this main event compared to the last one where it was a close battle between Shirley and Carter, but they are both spread out pretty far here. As that is Chromie right back there at the end of the whoop, at the beginning of the whoop, so they might lap top 5 here. I think they'll get to the finish line before time expires. We have to wait and see. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's about a 20-second gap now. We pretty close. 20 seconds to get there. I think he'll get it done. Yeah, I think he'll get there. 3, 2, 1. He crosses the finish line before time expires. So it is 2 to go currently. As he has. Oh, and Shirley's down. I don't think Carter is close enough to get it done though. Oh, Shirley got up before him, but is now a 25-second gap to Matt Chromie, and only a 7 to Braden Carter. So one more tip over, and Carter could get this P2 here, and avenge him falling just short of beating Shirley last moto in the 250 class. Oh, Ricky Hardman going down there. It seems like might have collected Darren Rockville. Oh, him and Carter almost collided. Coming back on track. Chromie about to lap P5 here, as he is coming up to take the white flag, as he is really skimming the end of this. He could lap P5 here. But here he is, taking the white flag. Your leader, Matt Chromie, being so stable all night, all race. Go together, got a top 5 start. Able to take the lead early, and just check out on everybody else. What a night for this guy. What a race. He really put it all together as he just lapped P5 as well. And Shirley is down again. Carter might have a chance of beating him. Carter just over the finish as they took the white flag. It's gonna be close. I don't think Crow's gonna lap 4th. He had a chance of it, but he ain't now. Unless he goes down again. Oh, as Shirley goes down, that'll give Carter the P2. But Chromie is your winner for round 6 of the open class at Fall Cup. Oh, but looks like Carter went over the berm or he got stuffed. So Shirley is back in the P2 spot. Can he bring it home? And it looks like he will if he could get around the lapper of JRAS here. Case is just a little bit stands up. Oh, and he gets legs! That looks like Carter will take P2. P3 for says Shirley. And a P4 for Hayden. Did only 10 really finish? Really? Really? Jeez. And no cuts will happen. What a race for everyone. JR screwed. Says Shirley there. Let me see if I can. Alright, well. See, he said might be a little upset, but we will see if we get to talk to him. So, uh, well, I don't know if you know, well, yeah, you've been in my stream, but I'm streaming the races, so I'm just gonna interview you for, I guess, both races. I asked Carter the same thing, he said he was down, so we're gonna see if he joins too. So we'll give it a minute while we wait. Mm, I guess he'll either join in it, or we'll just talk to you then. Alright, well, we'll start off with the 250 main, you getting the win. Uh, I think you didn't get too good of a start there, but you were able to gain big time on Carter there. Was it more of just you, I guess, did you really have a flow tonight with the track and felt good on it? What's up? Yeah. Alright. This time I'm gonna just do a rundown like I did for Shirley. We're gonna do 250s first, and then we're gonna jump into the 450s. So I guess like I asked Shirley Carter, did you feel like you really flowed with the track tonight? Feel like it gave you a bit of an advantage over everyone else? Yeah, I both saw that you two started setting your faster lap times later in the race once the road started to kick in. Uh, yeah, it looked like you had everything set for you, like you were about to check out, but then a couple mistakes happened. Walk me through what kind of happened in the middle part of the race that kind of allowed that stuff to unfold. Yeah, yeah, it seemed. Well, I guess since we got JRA is here too for third place in 250s, would you be down to be interviewed as well? I think he did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll move on to you. Yeah. I am. All right, sure. So you, I guess you kind of had like a midfield start, I think, if I remember, and you just kind of quietly sneaked your way around everybody. So just, I guess, yeah, yeah. So you went more for consistency over fast pace, and it worked out good for you to get the P3. Nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna talk to Shirley once again since I only gave him one question, but I guess, yeah, good job. But Shirley, back to the 250s. You like I said, you did catch up to Carter, but then you made a little bit of a mistake. Was it just you got a little too calm out in the lead, or just yeah? So just unfortunate mistake, which allowed Carter to catch up, but you were still able to get the lead and cross the line by 700ths, I think. So it was a real close race for the 250 class. But yeah, yeah, really look like it. And now we're gonna move on to the open main with Chromie just getting the top five start and checking out on everybody, not giving anybody a chance. Uh, I guess walk me through your race on how that happened. Yeah, you seem to really settle down out there and not let the nerves get to you whenever you have the two people who are arguably the fastest at the game, able to keep calm and relax and check out over everybody. Yeah, well, congrats on winning by about 20 seconds, I think. So, yeah, I was watching that battle a little bit. Yeah, I saw that you were being pretty consistent there too, Shirley, even with going for burners until that last lap where you crashed at the end of the whoops, which made it a little close between you and Carter, but able to still, well, yeah, got into it with JRAS there, Lapper, and Carter got past you. But yeah, now to Carter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But I saw I saw you, Carter, that you had a I think you were pretty buried off the start. How was it having to work 450s? I think it was 450s. You were, and it might have been somebody else who was pretty far back. Yeah, it was Shirley who was far back. Yeah, yeah, but in that 450 main, you were kind of the most far back. You were like fourth. You were like, yeah, all your teammates were ahead of you there early, but you were able to sort of pull through and charge up and get that P2. guess good race for all of you. I hope I can continue interviews at least. But yeah, yeah. I haven't checked it much since the last time where I saw Carter was like 40 points up, but then he missed last week. Yep. Well, congrats to you guys. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Oh my god, I just realized I don't have the audio. All they hear is me. Oh well. I'll fix that for next week. Yeah. Oh well. Well, thanks for talking. We'll have you be heard next week. Yeah, no problem. Later.